When I got to Vietnam in '64, we were getting ready for the war. It was a spooky place. The CIA told us every major mission we flew with multiple companies of South Vietnamese troops, the enemy knew about it 2 days in advance.
The NVA, the North Vietnamese Army, they were to be feared because they were well-trained, committed, and very zealous in what they did.
They would put a chill up your spine. If you didn't have that chill, something wrong with you.
You know, you have to realize that they had no Air Force to speak of. They had no tanks. They had artillery, very limited artillery. They had no helicopters. They had no fixed-wing aircraft. They had no napalm. They had none of the stuff we had, and still they were kicking our butt in a lot of cases.
In the South, the Viet Cong were referred to as Charlie. Everybody knew who Charlie was. North Vietnamese were called Mr. Charles. They were inventive. They were brave.
I was guarding a prisoner. I'm assuming high-ranking NVA officer taken prisoner. I'm guarding him, waiting for a chopper to pick the prisoner up. Very hot, sweating. I took out my canteen. We had his hands tied. I offer him my canteen. He takes down his drawers, urinates in his hand, goes like this, and he looks me in the eye and he said, "Ho Chi Minh #1."
The NVA had to carry basically all of their weapons by land down to South Vietnam. They had the Ho Chi Minh Trail. The Ho Chi Minh Trail was actually many trails. They didn't just have one road coming down. They couldn't, and we would have bombed the heck out of it. So they had footpaths, really rough footpaths, and they did have some that were roads, basically, and they could drive on parts of it. They could drive trucks down. They drove some tanks down into South Vietnam, and it was constantly in use with them carrying everything from bullets and rice to artillery and rocket rounds. They load them on bikes and walk beside the bike. They'd load them on elephants, and in fact, I'm responsible for killing an elephant, actually. One time an air spotter was up there and found one on the Ho Chi Minh Trail carrying rounds and ammo and with it, and called in artillery. And so I pulled the lanyard, which shoots the howitzer that blew away the elephant and all his ammo.
We could always count on a fight for our lives when we ran into them. We were not so cautious about the Viet Cong. They mostly tried to booby trap us. They'd fire at us and run.
Black pajamas was the uniform of the day for the Viet Cong, and they could live off of the land. I mean, we carried 50, 60-pound backpacks where they would carry a blanket, that was it. There was a lot of female Viet Cong, a lot of them, and they were just as good as the guys were.
They have so many troops that they know they can keep you up all night. You might have the power, but you don't have the numbers.
Thanks for watching. For more stories like this, consider subscribing to this channel. Videos like this are only possible because of viewers like you. Learn how you can support this channel in the video's description.